me in a little bit, James. You talk all the time about again doing actual pieces of legislation you're trying to get through, and you've had some successes already with the VVA. Give me a quickie on that, even to catch me up on what are you going to be working on legislation wise, and probably I'm sure you'll be putting off stuff, maybe putting off stuff till January when you get a receptive president. Another story. That's another story. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, we're working on several things. One of them is to improve access to medical treatment for not only the veterans but the kids that are born with the disabilities. And there's a lot of them out there. I mean, it's a very eye-opening experience to witness this. So that's important. The other thing is recognizing the toxic exposure issue, but more importantly, forcing the change so that we have look. Nobody should be drinking poison water, man, or water that eventually, like look what happened with Camp Lejeune. Well, you've got a whole new thing out there with PFAS and still got residuals of Agent Orange type dioxins that are still out there floating around in the oceans and in the soils, and people are still getting sick. I mean, and but it doesn't have to be that way, because there are systems that we can put on these ships that would really do a great job, not only desalination in the desalination process, but then filtering that water to where it's extremely filtrated to where you don't have all of that in there. And when you're using systems that are 30 and 40 years old, well, then I'm telling you, you're missing a lot of stuff, because a lot of things have changed. So that's one thing that we're working on as well, which this is why I love these Vietnam veterans, because they're out there saying, look, we have to take care of our kids and our grandkids, we have to take care. We're going to die soon. I've been in so many meetings and heard them say this. These wonderful people, the most unselfish people I've ever met in my damn life, when they stand there and say, everything that we're pushing right now, not a damn thing's going to help me, but maybe it'll help the future generation. Maybe it'll help my grandkids or your grandkids, because they don't want to see any generation get treated the way that they got treated. And that's that's the most unselfish group of people, the most decent, humane people hell, it don't get any better than that. They are the type of people that plant a tree under which shade they will never get to sit under. And I can't remember who said that, but they said, blessed be the man who plants a tree that he will never be able to sit under the shade. But they plant that tree for the next generation that comes. They are leaving a legacy because they know they're going to die. They've accepted that. But, how could you not work your ass off for people?